please don't prove I'm right. Please, please, please don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so fine. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kana and I am back on your screen once again. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. And I do actually have way too many people that are new on my channel, and it's actually the reason why I am making this video, because I feel like with how many people have joined my channel, first of all, I want to thank you. You are doing God's work. You're doing such a good job, and I'm so honored like to have you joining my channel. And another thing is, because of the people, the new people, the old people, everybody who is like on the channel and has joined, I just want to like introduce myself once again. I feel like it is overdue to just come and tell you about myself, because though some of you might follow me, I don't think you actually know much about me. So yeah, this is the reason of that video, and thank you for watching. If you are just coming back to watch, and if you are new, thank you for also watching. I really do appreciate the support and the love that you show with coming back and clicking on my video. It really warms my heart. So let us get into it. First, I think I have to introduce myself, because as I said, some people even think like I'm from whatever country. Anyways, I am Kana. My name is Kana. That is literally my ID name. That's my government name, Kana, right? And I live in the Pearl of Africa, which is Uganda, and I live with my family. So you might see my siblings or my parents in the videos that I've already made, and in the videos that I'll be making from now on. Like, you will be seeing my family, if they actually want to appear in the videos. That is the question. Anyways, and I am 22 years old. Yes, I'm old, thank you very much, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm 22 years old, and I have way too many lights and ones, so I cannot point on just one thing, you get me? So I'll just give you as we go on in the video, so stay tuned and keep on watching. Today we are going to get to know me. This is a get to know me video, and before we even continue, guys, I just want to show you my hair, because I have been playing around with it. I know I have been playing around with it, and I feel like this style is so beautiful on me. I don't know, like, look at this, look at what is happening. Oh my god, I know it is so beautiful, and from the side, I just love it. It excites me. And today the drink that I'm drinking is just what, warm water, actually hot water. This is hot water, and it is very healthy. I love drinking hot water. It's been like now 2 weeks since I stopped drinking anything apart from hot water, because I have seen that it actually like does a good job on my body, you get me? Like, it is very healthy, so I'm obsessed. So guys, to get to know me, you have to dive a little bit in my point of view, my daily life, and my work life, my relationship life, all of that. So I have come up like with some interesting questions that I would actually love to answer for you guys, and these are things that I have gotten like to be asked in the days that, or weeks or months, I don't know, like the time that I have spent with some people, and they have always asked me these things, so I'm going to be answering them to you, and maybe that actually sets a point of view in my life and getting to know me as Kana your girl. First of all, to start off, I am a fashion designer, so you are definitely going to be seeing a lot of fashion. I I mean, who can rock far, and then this, and then the hair, you know. Oh my god, the fashion in me, the fashionista in me shows in every single cloth that I actually wear, and the look that I always present. So if you're into fashion, stay tuned, because actually I am going to be doing more fashion content because I'm very passionate about it, and I just thought recently that I should actually get back into it. I don't know if there are some people who love that, but if you do love that, please let me know so that we can get this show on the road. For the people who watch my videos, I have taken some time, like a full entire month, without posting, and the reason being is that I am a person who loves taking care of themselves, and this past month I was not feeling okay. So be it mentally, everything was just not working out for me. So I just took a step back so that I can reevaluate myself and then come back giving you the best of who I actually am. Because one thing I have actually realized is that every time I just keep on pushing and yet I am struggling with something in life, I don't give my best. Like, you will not see the best version of myself. And here, especially on my channel, and especially in my relationships, and this channel, that the connection I have with the people who are watching me, I really view it as a relationship. So I usually am like, you know what, I'm going to reevaluate myself. I'm going to take a step back so that I can actually come back stronger and more healthy and giving you my best, because your girl can go crazy, you know, if I don't actually take care of myself. And this past month that I have taken out to just get myself back, you know, has been very, very, very helpful. And one advice I would give to like the people watching me, or even like content creators who watch me, even people who are not content creators, is that if you ever feel overwhelmed with something, take a step back. It doesn't make you feel weak. No, actually, it doesn't like paint a bad picture of you, but it actually paints a good picture of you, that you are willing to take a step back to take care of yourself. You know, it put a lot of pressure on me to think that, oh my god, I could be out there like making videos, I could be there like giving and everything and doing this and doing that. But I found out that the more I did that without actually taking the step back and taking care of myself, is the more I actually damaged myself and I was breaking down. So I took the time, and your girl is back being healthy. I am so happy that I actually took that time, because I got to find myself once again. I had lost myself, now I have found myself, and I am so happy to be representing to you the best version of myself. And I hope and I know that it will keep on growing. But before I tell you all my life stories, let us really get into the video that has brought us here, that is getting to know me, Kana. I hope you do enjoy it, and if you have watched so far to this moment, please do consider liking, and if you have never subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing. Like, why not? It is free of charge, you know. I have wrote down the questions because I don't need to forget anything. So here is the book, and if you see me looking down, just know I'm reading some things. Anyways, let's get into the video. Number one, what's the one thing you do every morning that sets the tone for your day? My goodness. That's actually a good question. I usually pray. When I pray in the morning, it really sets my day very good. It just makes me more calm and more happy, you know, that I have actually presented myself in the midst of God. I am very, very serious about my faith, and I love God with everything that I am. Though I will not say that I do it every day, because yeah, I don't do it every day. I wish I did it every day, but I try to do it every day, and when I do it, it just sets my tone to be very good. Number two, are you single? This is a question that I get literally, I think, at least every single day of my life since I became a woman. Anyways, I'm joking. Are you single? Yes, I am single. I'm single. I am so single that I actually even ask myself, why are you single? Like, girl, why are you single? Anyways, I'm still single, and I'm looking for the one who fulfill my life, who will be one with me, you know? And one of the reasons I'm single is because I don't like playing games. So think about it. And for the suitors out there, like who'd like to get to know me, yes, I'm single. So let's see what you come up with. Anyways, if your life were a playlist, what would you be? No, what would be the top three songs on it? Ugh, I have three songs. One would be Manifest Yourself. Uh, the other would be Holy Forever, and the next one would be uh, the next one would be those were the days, my friend, we thought them never end. Would sing and dance forever and a days. Would live a life we choose, we fought to never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Lie, 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 lie. That song, oh, it is literally my Roman Empire. Like I love it so much, and I just found it out recently. I think like a week ago, and I am in love until now. Like for real, that song just hit something in my mind. Though I'm not old, and it's talking about like these old people, but it just hit something in my mind. I feel like I was in some days back, you know? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they never end. Would sing and dance forever and a day. Would live a life we choose, we fight and never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Lie, 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 lie. Oh yes, those were the days. Once upon a time there was a tavern. Alright, I'll end there. Let us continue, because if I start singing, I will not stop. And another thing is that, getting to know me, I love singing, and I am actually an emotional singer. Like, I sing according to my emotions. So, think about that. Ooh. The next question is, what's your guilty pleasure that you're slightly embarrassed to admit? My God, my guilty pleasure is actually that I love sleeping. Like, the guilty pleasure that I love is being in my bed doing nothing on my phone. That's how I want to spend my day. But I know that if like a person gets to know this, they would definitely judge. It screams lazy, but you know what? That's how I relax. That is my guilty pleasure, and I love it. If you could relive one day in your life, which day would it be and why? Oh my God, guys, this I thought about this real good, because I wanted to give you like a good answer. That day would be the day I actually encountered God. I encountered God, really. That day was splendid. It was beautiful, and I was rendered to tears. And if you know anything about me, is that I actually don't cry. Like, you know, it is so hard for me to cry. Like, I take so long without crying that I can take years without even shedding a single tear like this, you know. But the day I got an encounter with God, I remember it as if it was yesterday. Oh my goodness, I cried. I literally did not shed beautiful tears, because like if I don't I take so long to cry, but even when I cry, I actually like cry so prettily. Like I will look at like this and tears would just flow, you know. But here I was like you know, that kind of crying, yeah. And I was literally down. I laid myself down. That was how powerful it was. And oh my goodness, it was so beautiful, you know. What is the most daring thing you have ever done that no one knows about? Oh my God. Oh, I have done way too many daring things. And children, don't do this at home if you're watching me, because your girl be out there living crazy. I have had my days. That's why my favorite song is Those Were the Days, my friend, you know. Oh my God. I think that whew, I have so many, but let me tell you, this is because this is the craziest that I have actually done, and that taught me a lesson. Once upon a time, my friend died, right? A good friend of mine. I loved him. I cried. Every single person on that funeral thought that we were actually a thing with the way I was crying. And everybody, even when they met us with this friend of mine, they thought we were a thing. That is how close we were. Anyway, so he died, and when he died, I went to his burial, and I left the burial place right after burying, and I went out to my favorite hangout place and I was just chilling. My eyes are red because I had been crying so much. Every single time I thought about him, I was crying. And I met these two gentlemen who were a little bit older. They were from they were British, because their accents were British. And we got to speak. You get me? Because we were sitting so close, we got to speak, and they invited me out to dinner. They were like, "Kana, you look like sad and everything." Because I had introduced myself, I'm like, "Oh, I'm Kana," and they were like, "Oh, you look sad. What's up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my friend died and everything." And they're like, "No, I'm so sorry for that, but you need to cheer up." And I'm like, "Oh, what do you suggest?" So they're like, "You know what, Kana, we are going to go for dinner." They were so hungry. I'm like, yeah, because they were not from Entebbe. They were actually from another place, which is literally this place they lived in is all the way to like another city, and it's for the rich. It's for the rich and powerful. You get me? That's all I'm going to say. So these people were like, yeah, can you recommend like a place? And I was like, yeah, I can recommend. I recommended some places. They were like, no, we don't like that. Let's just go back to like the where we live and have dinner there. And I was like, okay, fine, we can go. They were like, kind of, come with us. We can go. And I would come back. What time are we talking about here? It's 7, going to literally. It's night. Like, we are starting the night. So I got in their car. Strangers, I don't know them, remember. I got in their car and I went. And we drove to a place I did not know about. I was just hearing the place, but I did not know this place. You know? It's crazy. And when we reached there, I had one of the most beautiful food. You get me? And then these people were like, Hannah, let's just go to our apartment and just relax and everything. I'm like, you know what? Let us go. It's crazy, guys. This is what I am so bad when every time I get emotional, like I literally don't think. This is why I don't like getting emotional. So I am just going with the flow. I am looking for something to escape actually the pain that I'm feeling in my heart because of my friend's death. So I went with them and I went to this private property. Like these apartments are in a private estate. Like you have to drive a long lane of a road without any cars, without any other building to get to this private estate, which opens up a door to other estates. You get, and I didn't even know that actually existed in Uganda. So I was like, let's go. I went and I'm just looking like I might actually be killed. But that my mind did not give me that until literally after I got out of that place. So we went there and we went to their apartment. They gave me a room of my own, and then we were just hanging out. We watched a movie, and then everybody went to their rooms and slept. And the next day we went, like they gave me a driver. They phoned me a driver because I had like choir practices. They phoned me a driver and they were like, Hannah, go back home. Let the driver like take you back home, because I told them, you know what, guys, I'm ready to go back home, you know. And I went back home. The driver like drove me until my to the place I live, which is in Entebbe. And yeah, that's how literally I almost got killed. Because think about it, what if they were actually bad guys? I would have got killed and nobody would have found my body, because I was in a place that I never knew. I was in an area that nobody, even in my closest circle, could actually know. The other estate is gated, security, everything. They have a private golf course in that estate. They have like their own private lake, and I was there. I'm like, girl, you could have gotten killed. I will never do that again, because now I'm like, girl, you could have actually gotten killed. But that was very crazy, and yeah, now the whole internet knows. Never do this at home, people. Never do this, ever. I was just lucky to actually get out there alive. My goodness. You have ever had, and did it have any special meaning? I have had a lot of dreams. I am a dreamer, actually. And crazy thing is that a lot of the dreams that I actually have, do come true. Like, they come true. They literally, it's as if looking into the future. That's how crazy my dreams are, and that's why I always pay attention to the dreams that I actually get. And if I'm not dreaming, I always find out. If you're a spiritual person, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Anyways, so the strangest dream I have ever had, it was when I was very young. I have had way too many dreams, but this one I remember it because it was actually kind of special. It was not strange, but it was very special. I remember dreaming of being on stage, and I saw these lights, and I saw the biggest lights like flashing me and everything. I was on stage, a big stage, like a world stage, right? And I saw these lights all pointed at me, and I held the mic. I was in these hills, and I saw a big crowd of people, and they were all chanting my name. They were literally shouting. They were so excited to be seeing me. And then I had this voice being like, lights, camera, action. It was beautiful, and I will always remember that dream because I got it at the most unexpected time of my life. Because in that time I was so shy. Do you see me talking here? I was not talking in those times. Like, I was not speaking. I could not speak. I was a very shy child growing up, so I could not speak. I could barely. I could never see myself like on stage. And then I had this dream, seeing myself on stage and seeing myself with a microphone and seeing myself standing so confident, like a superstar, you know, and all lights, camera, they were all in like pointed at me, and it was so beautiful. And right now that I'm grown up and I'm seeing some of these things happen, oh my goodness, I'm like, the dream. That's why I'll never forget that dream, for real. It really holds a very special place in my heart. Next question is, what is the most unexpected compliment you have ever received? Now, this one is so interesting because I have received way too many compliments in my life. First compliment being that you are so beautiful. Thank you very much for every single person who actually comes on my channel and compliments that I'm beautiful. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and it makes my heart go boom, boom, you know? But the most unexpected compliment would be that I have good teeth. Actually, like, I have had people say to me that I have good teeth, and I was like somewhere, and this guy who I always like would see would say to me, like, did you get your teeth done, you know? And I'm like, no, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, your teeth look way too good, like they look way too good to be real. And I'm like, guys, look at my teeth, you know. Beautiful. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, they look way too, like, they are all in line, they are white, they are. I was like, no, I have never gotten them done. But it is what it is, and I love it, and it's such a big compliment because I smile so much, so that's nice. It's nice to smile when you know your teeth are looking good. What's one item on your bucket list that you're determined to cross off soon? I have a lot on my bucket list, but actually that one item that I will chase until the end of time, and I am hoping to cross off soon, is marriage. I know, guys. Marriage is so important to me. I don't know, like, it really is. Marriage is something that I hold like close to my heart. I feel like the biggest accomplishment I will ever have is building a family with my husband, with like have children and build a good home. You know, that's my dream. That's my dream. It's not anything else. It is actually a family, building a family with the person I love. That is my dream. Okay, what's the funniest or most embarrassing fashion mistake you have ever made? Oh, wearing skinny jeans. If you know anything about me, it's actually that I barely wear pants. Like, trousers are not my thing. I barely wear them. And yeah, so I once wore skinny jeans, and they were definitely not my thing. I wore them when I was very young, and I never wore them again because, girl, I don't have the body for skinny jeans. I don't have have it. So I don't know I was up to actually wear them, and I got angry to every single person who actually saw me getting out of my house on that day, and they never told me that, you know what, girl, you actually look a mess. Get out of those skinny jeans. Like, how much can you hate a person? Like, for real, tell me before I go out. What makes you confident? Ooh, confident is my second and last name. Oh my goodness, what makes me confident? I feel very confident when I'm dressed well. Yeah, I really do. I already have the confidence where even when I'm not dressed, but when I'm dressed well, like when I am all full, like, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, sweetheart, I can get on any stage if I'm dressed well and actually perform. If I'm dressed well, like I don't have any self-consciousness, like to be like, how am I looking, how, no, I will be overly too confident because I know that I look good. So that is why I always say that actually look your best, especially when you're going out, when you're leaving your home, look good, because hey, looking good actually adds on confidence. So it is something that that actually like adds on me. But I already have the confidence, and I had to build the confidence without having like something to build the confidence on. Yeah, I will one day tell you my story. So if you want to actually hear about that, tell me about it so that I can actually teach you or tell you about it. Next question is, how do you keep on going when you are tired and things get hard? I take a step back. As I was saying in the first half of this video, I'm like, I take a step back. Like, I took a step back this past entire month of August. I took a step back, and I am very happy that I actually took a step back, because if you don't take a step back, life will swallow you whole. I took a step back. I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to reevaluate myself, look into the things that I actually want to keep in my life, keep them, look into my emotions, you know, and try to solve the emotions. What is bringing on the emotions? If it's depression, what is bringing it on? If it's sadness, what is bringing it on, you know? And yeah, just work on yourself. Take a step back. It's okay. Take it. Next question. Thank you. Next. Do you have a regret? No, I don't regret anything. I have made a lot of mistakes, but so far no regret, because I feel like every single thing that has happened in my life has actually been a lesson. So I take it as a lesson, so I don't regret the lessons that I have learned even from the mistakes. But I think if I will ever have a regret is actually not pursuing my dreams, you know, if I decide to not pursue my dreams. And crazy thing is that some months back, I have actually been on the road of not pursuing my dreams, and it killed something in me. That is one of the reasons I had to take a step back to reevaluate myself, because somehow, somewhere on the way, I gave up on my dreams, and I don't know why I did that, but I did. And I took a step back and I asked myself, what exactly are you doing? Like, and I was not happy. Giving up my dreams made me unhappy. So right now I am back to following my dreams, which is actually being a fashion designer, because I did go to school. Apart from having the talent of designing, I did go to school for fashion and design, so I might as well as do it, and I'm so good with it. And I just do not know how or why I even like reached a moment when I stopped doing what I was supposed to do, and I gave up on every single skill that I actually possess, that is God-given. Crazy stuff. Let me know if you want to hear more about that. But so far I am back to actually following every single dream that I have ever had in my life, because if you could give advice to the people watching me right now, what would it be? My advice would be two things. One is, do not fear. In the Bible, let me take you back to scripture. In the Bible, they repeat the phrase "do not fear" 360 times. 360 what? Times. How many days are actually in a year? Are they 360 times? 360 days? Yep, that. And if I'm not correct on the number, those days, that like the days in a year are how many times the word do not fear is repeated. So even the Bible tells us do not fear, because do you know what the biggest thing that actually makes us not follow anything in our lives is because of fear. We don't do anything with our lives because we fear. I have been there, and I am still on the way of fighting actually the thing of fear. You always are doubting and being like, no, it will not work out. That's fear. No, what do I have to say? You have something to say, so go out there and say it, so we really have to fight fear. And if you ever have fear, even if you're afraid, still do it. Still do what you need to do, as long as it will actually make you happier. So don't fear ever, like ever, 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 ever. And another thing I would say is that follow your dreams. It's really important to follow your dreams. It fills a part in our lives. Following our dreams, really think our dreams fills a part in our lives. Like, I never want to stand or be lying on my deathbed and say I did not do this. No, I'll do it. I will do everything that I need to do until I actually get on my deathbed, and I'll look back and be like, I did it. I tried. Even if it fails, or even if it doesn't work out, I still tried to do it, and I did it. It just failed. So that's not my issue. I really do hope that a lot of people do follow their dreams. It is very important to do that. What do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Oh my goodness, I see growth. Right now, I am investing in growing. I am doing a lot of stuff to actually add on my growth. I am taking as many, I'm doing courses to add on my growth, be it spiritually, physically. I'm doing that a lot. I am connecting with my spiritual self, meaning that I'm reading the Bible, praying more, connecting to God a little bit more, talking to Him. So that's very nice, and it really brings in growth. And another thing that I have found to do is writing down stuff. It's very nice. I used to see people like say that they are writing down stuff and it's helpful, until I started doing it and I actually saw really how helpful it is. It is so nice. And one of the things that I'm doing, I'm writing to God a lot. It's as if like I'm writing this conversation. I'm telling Him everything, and it's so nice. I'm telling Him the deepest things in my heart, things that I pray, but it's not the same thing as actually coming to just write to Him. It's very interesting, and I think that has helped very much in my growth with God and my growth in work. I am taking up courses that will actually like help with my growth in, be it content creation, be it fashion, all of it. I'm doing it, and and I really see myself growing. I'm doing everything right now. I'm learning a language, so that's very nice. Bonjour, if you know, you know. All right. What else? I'm taking more time to actually get to understand myself a little bit more and try to be a better person. That's very much. So growth is where I see myself in 5 years from now. I see myself growing, and I'm reading a lot of books. Very nice. The book that I'm reading right now is Secrets of the Secret Place, and it's so nice. If you are a believer, and even if you're not a believer, please go read that book, because it's so nice. It actually just opens up your mind to a world that we don't see and we don't realize. So it's a very good book, and it adds on my personal growth. So growth is where I see myself in 5 years from now. And thank you very much. That is the end of the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed making that video. And my name is Kaana here in a Pearl of Africa. I really do hope you enjoyed the video, because I love having a chat with you, speaking to you. Get to let me know what you would love to know, and I'll be answering you. I'll be doing more engaging. And guys, I am going to start doing lives very soon. So stay tuned. Engage with the video and share it with other people, so that they can also get to see and watch and like and comment. Do everything. I'll be seeing you next time. It was your girl Kaana. Bye bye.